Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Milwaukee Bucks stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. The Eastern Conference Finals, coming up next.
For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Bogut. Filipowski's out there with Antetokounmpo, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Petrushev in at the point guard. And for Milwaukee, we've got Ilyasova, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Baker, and it's Shays in at the center.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Yes, that goes in. Look at the Bucks. Fresh and rested after sweeping their last series in the conference semifinals. Greg, can they continue with that momentum?
Well, Kevin, every series is different, and the time off could affect their rhythm or create rust. But the expectation is that they'll pretty swiftly pick up where they left off. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
No one covering. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket of the night.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Puts up a deep 3, and that one's good. Antetokounmpo. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the night here. Free throw drops for DiVincenzo. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. From deep, Ilyasova, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. Big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Bucks leading by 10. Here's Ilyasova and another basket for Milwaukee.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Petrushev. Off target from outside. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And that one, good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And the Bucks with possession here. And what a start to the postseason it's been for them. 8 straight wins to breeze through the first 2 rounds.
And when you're on that kind of a roll, the next series can't start fast enough. They want to keep the momentum going, pick up right where they left off in the second round. But remember, nothing's a sure thing in these NBA playoffs. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "Do you have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. You take a look at Filipowski. He's absolutely deadly from outside. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Buries it from three-point range.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
One shot.
Steve Nash, he's checked in for Toronto. Raptors trail by 20. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That one a little long. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
Here's Petrushev. He has yet to score. And again, Toronto no luck.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
All right, Bucks fans, here comes the Bucks breaker crew. Forum.
Bucks leading by 23. Here's Baker. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Shots good by Green.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Now here's Giannis. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ilyasova. Toronto's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
It's just stellar court vision by Bogut. Sees the defense is unbalanced and then finds the open man.
Parks. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another. Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the basket by Parks.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Buries the long-range jumper. Ilyasova's got 11. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Raptors shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. And so Green will bring it up, finishing with force. Whoa!
Shook that building all the way up.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Snatched away. Here's Baker, throws down the breakaway jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Raptors ball.
And the Raptors making a change here. Dick's checked in.
Number 1, Grady Dick.
Filipowski passes to Dick. To the middle. Here's Petrushev.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Parks, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Dick passes to Petrushev. Rebounded by Bell.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Filipowski. He has 6.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And again, Toronto, no luck.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Nash outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Parks. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Toronto with the ball. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Nash's shot is off.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence. Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Here's Bell, powered down with both hands.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Nash with no one around. And again, no good by Toronto. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Finals. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
So for Toronto right now, Nash is out there with Dick. Then it's Olynyk, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's Kirilenko in at the three. Now here's Nash. Still yet to score. Inside. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now.
Kirilenko.
And a wide open look for Kirilenko. No good on the quick three. And so James will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And finished off by LeBron.
And pretty amazing the damage LeBron can do off the dribble at his size.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Nash gets double teamed. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Dick wide open. And again, Toronto no luck. Here's Kalitzakis. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Ilyasova with the ball, now guarded by Antetokounmpo, and yes, it's good.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And the Bucks with possession here. Andrei Kirilenko unable to get his shot to go. It's good from long range. Rakowski's got 5 now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Raptors have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. And here's Nash outside. The rebound by James.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Nash drawing the double team to halt the run. And the rejection by James. Here's Brakowski, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
1 shot. Got to get it. Quick out. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pinch here. We go back up. Way to go, baby!
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
From deep, Giannis. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Here's Baker, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Milwaukee's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Rakowski, good.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses and the dry spell continues. Here's James. And finished off by LeBron.
That quick first step by LeBron allows him to get to the rim easily.
And it's the Raptors' ball. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Outside Kirilenko. And the Raptors miss again. Milwaukee's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3-3 on 3-pointers.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the miss by Andrei Kirilenko from deep.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Rakowski's gotten everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Knocked loose. One-on-one fast break. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Nash outside. Pass to Petrushev. They double him with LeBron. Nash picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up.
Yeah, giving away possessions here and really giving away the game.
Just in this quarter alone, they've already given up 10 points off turnovers. That's really how you can gift wrap the game for your opponent.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Baker. He's got 16. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
George Birasai. One shot.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now here's Nash. Hasn't made one yet. And the Raptors miss again. Ball against Antetokounmpo. That one drops for him.
And with his shooting ability, Lonzo should be drilling jumpers for years.
Pass to Bogut. To end the cold streak, it's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Baker with the bucket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Dix checked in for Toronto. Good on both. And Toronto has possession. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Petrushev gets the bucket. Petrushev's got 5 points so far.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Milwaukee. They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
No good from Bogut. Milwaukee has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Petrushev. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Baker, and there's the drive.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
Nash, the pass to Dick. Back to Nash. To the paint. Bogut in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots. And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
Toronto shooting only 21% from the field so far. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's blocked. Shoots from the elbow. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Nash the pass to Dick. And Paul with the block. Driving to the basket.
Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that poster.
And the Bucks with possession here. Andrew Bogut unable to get his shot to go.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it. Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Count it. Baker's got 10 points in the quarter.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Here's Nash. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Ball, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Man, I like Ball's fantastic body control there. Really hard to knock him off balance. He's really quite good at converting shots through contact for such a young player.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Toronto. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Steve Nash. Here's Petrushev. He's got 7. Lets it go from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. Baker's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Baker's got 27 points.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Bogut tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Bucks ahead, running away with it. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Big difference. They're getting to the line. Lots of their points come from free throws. Now, you always love to put the other team in foul trouble.
It's just been a mismatch so far. We'll see if that keeps up. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
Sure, I'm glad you were able to drive home those points. It's so good. Yeah,
I see what you did with that one, Ernie.
It's unbelievable. It's a gift. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You gotta like what Ersan Ilyasova has done in this game.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And after a very lopsided first half, We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You've got Baker. Baker out there with Ilyasova. And it's Baker in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Here's Kalaitzakis, drills the three-pointer. Kalaitzakis has got 10 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Petrushev, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Petrushev's gone 2 of 7 from the arc. Here's Kalaitzakis, and another basket for Milwaukee.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Stolen. Now the Bucks moving it up. Jams it in off the great move.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Bogut with a clean look. And again, Toronto no luck.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
That bucket in no time at all. Ilyasova's got 31. Here's Petrushev, and it's blocked. Here's Baker, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Filipowski. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And that time, also a missed shot.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Petrushev, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Kalaitzakis. The Bucks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
For Toronto, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. Much more intense, more in your face. High-energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Three-pointer. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And another 3 for Milwaukee.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
With the crossover, rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Baker. From down in the low post, it goes. Baker's got his second basket of the game.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
The shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, off the mark, and the drought continues. From 13, and again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely given the defenders something extra to think about.
Baker with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Petrushev, the rebound by the Bucks. Baker's got 11 rebounds in the game. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that poster. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
Puts it up from 12. The rebound by Baker. Baker's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
Sinks the triple. Baker's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's Baker. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Petrushev. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Petrushev's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Raptors. Here's Baker. Pass to Kalitzakis. And Ilyasova kicks to Baker. This one for three. Good on the triple. Baker's got 44.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
With the fadeaway. And another three for Milwaukee.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Baker. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
And Ilyasova kicks to Baker. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And again, unable to change momentum here. Baker with the bucket. Baker's got 14.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Down low. And the basket by Bogut.
In the paint, Bogut so comfortable, and he loves working right underneath the basket.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And please give up a big round of applause for your Bucks Dance Day.
So it's the Bucks now. The three for DiVincenzo. Good on the three-point shot. 11 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And stolen by Ilyasova. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And the Raptors making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Ball's knocked loose. Here's DiVincenzo.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. They double him with James. Kirilenko the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Well, so often we see this
transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Shoots from 12, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in this game. And James throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Andre Kirilenko is out there with Bogut. Then it's Grady Dick. Then it's Nash. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
Here's Kirilenko. And the 3 off target.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
My goodness, the tomahawk one-hand slam.
Oh, shows you how much strength he has.
And we're not talking about soft D. There was a lot of resistance there.
Fades. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Nash with it. He's picked up by James. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And again, Toronto, no luck.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Ilyasova gets the bucket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Pass to LeBron. Tries it from 19. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Poke loose. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Here's Dick. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And some much-needed offense right there. He ends that fantastic run by Milwaukee.
Ilyasova. And Ilyasova throws it down.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Dick with it, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Baker, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And finished off by LeBron.
LeBron, so special. Can put points on the board in a hurry.
They need this. The shot by Filipowski, no good. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in. Rakowski's got 19 points.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Offensive rebound. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And the dunk by LeBron.
Doing everything on the floor. James has a chance to make this a nightly occurrence.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And again, no good by Toronto.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Toronto making a change here.
Antetokounmpo. First personal foul. Second team foul.
One shot.
At the line for Milwaukee, Frank Brickowski. One shot.
Nash outside. On the wing, Giannis. Pass to Filipowski. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
3 points.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Toronto. Now Dick. Pass to Filipowski. Raptors moving the ball around. Dick can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Ilyasova throws it down.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Pass to Dick. No good on the three.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Rakowski, good.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Nash the pass to Filipowski. Driving the lane.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'll tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Antetokounmpo finds Dick, puts up a deep three. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Baker. The shot from the low post is good. Baker's got 57 points.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Pass to Petrushev. To the inside. The kick out to Giannis. No good from outside. Milwaukee's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And again!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. The Raptors shooting a dismal 20% for the game. Dick passes to Petrushev. Filipowski, the three-pointer, no good. Here's Shades. Dick defending.
Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that poster.
Nash drawing the double team. Pass to Petrushev. And again, Toronto, no luck.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Baker with the bucket.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. And when LeBron gets moving downhill, then pulls that string, the defense has no answer.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Antetokounmpo passes to Filipowski. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Filipowski's got 8 points in the quarter. Goes up on the wing, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Over to the wing. Pass to Dick. There's Nash with the 3. Rebound by Ilyasova. And it's Milwaukee's ball.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
Knocks it loose, and stolen by Ilyasova.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Here's Dick. The kick out to Giannis. And the Raptors miss again. Here's Brakowski, and he jams it with authority.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
It's good.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Brakowski. Down low. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Shoots the 3, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports, as we present our player of the game.